Okay, so I know a lot of you parents are wondering, what would it take for my child to gain acceptance to a highly selective school? My name is Kelsey Tarosian, and I'm the Director of Admissions Services at College, the leading college admissions consulting firm in Southern California. When I work with students, I notice that the ones who gain acceptance to places like Brown or Stanford or UPenn or Vanderbilt or even these days UC Berkeley or UT Austin, they have these two traits in common. First of all, these students had a shining academic profile. And while that may sound a little bit obvious, it's actually really important to know that a spotless transcript and perfect test scores are not a golden ticket to get in at these schools, but rather a baseline if a school has an admit rate of 10% or less. These schools actually report that 85 to 90% of their applicants are academically admissible. So then how do they decide? And that brings me to the second trait. Aside from athletes and legacy students, these highly selective colleges are actually really looking for students who have already shown how they're going to change the world. So these students all have something truly unique that they bring to the table. The students in my mind had a passion, maybe a business that they've started that offers its profits to a part of their local community, or a robotics program that they developed all on their own for kids. The trick is, though, the thing is that each one of the students in my mind was completely unique and also completely authentic. What they chose to do with their time actually wasn't to try to get into a super selective school. What they did out of their own passion and their own intrinsic desire to help. So the best advice that I can give you if your child is considering applying to a highly selective college or more than one is to really make sure that they balance those aspirations with great fit schools that are going to have their doors wide open to your child, or as we like to say at college, likely or possible schools. Remember that the goal here is for your child to go to college. And these days, no one is guaranteed a spot at the highly selective level. And your child may not know it yet, but at the end of the day, at the end of this process, they want to have options. They want to be wanted. So keep an open mind. There are so many great colleges to choose from, and there are absolutely great options for your child specifically. Some of them you may have never even considered. I may not know your child, but I do know enough about colleges to know that there are great fit colleges for your child. And if you feel like your child could use more help identifying best right fit colleges for their list or any other part of the application process, you can always find us at thecollege.org. You'll see it on your screen, but that's TheColledge.